Welcome to the Secure Programming in the Cloud course offered at the University of Maryland, University College. This presentation provides the foundational cloud computing definitions, characteristics and features of cloud computing as well as the advantages and disadvantages of cloud computing. The topics for this presentation include the importance and background of the National Institute of Standards and Technology in guiding agencies to design and build secure information technology and cloud systems. In addition, definitions, characteristics and advantages and disadvantages of using cloud computing will be covered. A summary of the key findings in this presentation is also provided. Finally, the supporting references for this presentation are also included at the end of this presentation. The Federal Information Security Management Act of 2002 requires federal agencies to implement a mandatory set of processes and system controls designed to ensure the confidentiality, integrity, and availability of system-related information. The processes and systems controls in each federal agency must follow established Federal Information Processing Standards, National Institute of Standards and Technology standards, and other legislative requirements pertaining to federal information systems, such as the Privacy Act of 1974. This foundational law empowered and mandated the Information Technology Lab at the National Institute of Standards and Technology to prepare a series of critical standards and guidelines aimed at protecting data on federal computer systems. Of particular interest are the security and privacy of data on federal computer systems. The Special Publication 800 series reports on computer security along with the collaborative efforts with academia, government and industry. Each of the documents listed on this page provide foundational material for anyone pursuing careers or working in cybersecurity. The latest version for Special Publication 800-53 is version 5 as of October 2017. It includes additional guidance for cloud computing. The latest versions are easily found on the NIST site or by performing internet searches using the publication name or title. These and other cloud programming and security documents are updated regularly through a peer-reviewed process and should be part in your digital library. Several similar, yet slightly different, definitions of cloud computing are available on the Internet. The definitions provided by NIST and AWS are provided on this slide. As you review these definitions, you will see similar features and characteristics such as on-demand access, a shared pool of configurable resources, and pay-as-you-go pricing. The definitions from IBM and Microsoft, two additional cloud providers, are included on this slide. Notice in these definitions, the connection to the resources is through the Internet, and the typical services you would find in a traditional information technology shop, such as servers, storage, databases, software, and analytics are available. Hence, it is possible to perform most, if not all, of your information technology services within the cloud. Most literature available on the Internet and in journals lists 5 general characteristics of cloud computing. On-demand, self-service allows a user to spin up a computer resource or service as needed, and possibly automatically. This feature can be quite useful when a large number of resources are needed for a short period of time. Instead of having to procure those resources, you provision them with the cloud, and then turn them off when they are not required anymore. Users can connect to the cloud through their own devices including laptops, tablets, mobile phones, Internet of Things, servers, and desktops. Pooled resources provide additional cost savings as a server might be shared by multiple users, which are all isolated in their own virtual spaces. Cloud providers allow their services and resources to be provisioned quickly based on consumer demand and needs. Intuitive, easy-to-use, graphical user interfaces and programming consoles allow cloud consumers to spin up resources and request services efficiently. Finally, consumers are billed on their cloud resource and service usage using tools developed by the cloud provider. This allows invoices and bills to be generated in real time, and consumers to always know exactly their current cloud usage. Cloud computing can be more flexible, efficient, and offer a strategic advantage to businesses using cloud provider services compared to traditional in-house information technology shops. Flexibility includes the ability to scale on demand to support fluctuating workloads, select from public, private or hybrid storage options, and select from hundreds of possible tools and service options. Cloud computing users also may have options to automatically encrypt data both in transit and at rest. Cloud computing is efficient due to the ease of access where any device, with the proper authorization, can access services and resources. Also, developers and designers can expedite applications to market without having to worry about procurement of hardware and other expensive networking equipment. Cloud computing provides several strategic values including supporting streamlined work and workflows, and the regular and frequent infrastructure updates, ensuring security patches, and the latest features are available for use. In addition, the cloud ecosystem and diverse set of services allows for collaboration of geographically dispersed teams. Cloud computing is not without its concerns and possible issues. For example, many potential customers are concerned they lose the physical control of their data and applications when they migrate to the cloud. Data privacy is also a concern where personal information may land in the wrong hands resulting in legal action or other ramifications. There is also concern that cloud computing brings new and currently unknown classes of risks and vulnerabilities. New software and operating system vulnerabilities arise on a regular basis. With cloud computing, a new set of risks and vulnerabilities may be looming, awaiting discovery. Transparency is also a concern. What happens if a cloud provider does not expose the details of its own internal policy and technology, or the existence and status of security breaches? Federal Information Security Management Act of 2002 empowers NIST to develop standards and guidelines for securing federal computing systems. Cloud computing definitions include multiple features such as on-demand access, shared configurable resources, pay-as-you-go pricing, and the flexibility to be able to use cloud resources through available internet connections. The references used are included on this page.